behind the reinvention of the company, what I want to go back and kind of touch on is the company itself. And the LIMU company is a 7-year-old, debt-free, profitable company. And it's been that way pretty much from its inception. And the story of LIMU is kind of unique because a lot of questions I get asked, and this is one that everybody in here is going to get asked at some point, is, okay, Trey, it's a 7-year-old company. Why haven't we heard about it? All right, it's down in Lake Mary, Florida, founded by a guy named Gary Racer, and I'll tell you Gary's story in just a minute. And part of the reason that I came to the company, what attracted me to the company, not being a big product guy, was the fact of not only Gary but the team that he had surrounded himself with. And a lot of the industry is you have to at some point invest in that leadership, because at the end of the day, that's really, you know, kind of my buy-in to the company. But, you know, LIMU was founded, and Gary has a long history in the industry as a distributor himself and as a owner of a company. But they launched back 7 years ago, and like many, Gary launched it from scratch, started the company with 9,000 distributors, literally opened a door when he decided to do this, had a conference call and told a group of people that he knew and that trusted him, and just said, listen, I'm going to go do this, but I'm only going to do it with you. And so over the course of 3 or 4 days, they just started faxing in applications, and 9,000 people launched this company back then. First year out of the gate, rock star status, boom, straight to $10 million in revenue. They were on fire. And it was really all built around just this one product, the LIMU Original. That's what the company was founded on. It has a cool thing called Fucoidan in here. I'm not even going to try to explain it to you guys. Most of you don't care anyway. You're big network marketers. But the science behind the product, the science behind Fucoidan is probably just without a question, probably one of the biggest things that you'll find over time to be a benefit about what you're doing. And so Gary launched like that. 10 million the first year, 10 million goes to 25 million the second year, same things happen in the third year, and then just a number of things started to happen. One, there were some family issues there with Gary that kind of he had to go spend some time focusing on helping his family. And then we got into kind of that point in time where the economy started to change. All right, and so like for most companies, if you're spending, you know, when you have disposable income and people have the ability to think about preventative type stuff, then paying $20, $30, $40 a bottle for this kind of a product is not unreasonable. People would do it. As the economy started to slow down, what did end up happening? People started having to make choices. We talked about it earlier. And choices became, you know, can I afford the preventative or do I need to take care of paying the bills? Well, I need to take care of paying the bills. And Gary's also off now dealing with some stuff that he had going on. And so really what ended up happening, and this is the compliment to the company. That story that I'm telling you, all of a sudden in your mind you say, okay, they started off as a rocket ship and then some changes started happening. Here's the cool thing about it, guys. Year 4, 25 million. Year 5, 25 million. The company, even when most companies were shrinking, when people were signing off auto ships, the company continued to maintain its existing revenue. Why? This is a big point to talk about. Why? Because the product works. The products work, and people continued to buy the product, even though they weren't necessarily having a major growth factor. Revenue didn't nosedive. They survived that period of time. And so about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, Gary kind of gets refocused on his business, stabilizes what was going on in his personal life, and I don't mean personal life, he had an illness in the family that took his attention away. Like most of you, you know, if something happened to our family member, our kids or something, we go focus on that and try to help. And Gary was able to go do that. Financially, he was able to go do that. Cool thing about it, he had surrounded himself with a great management team that continued to run the company. Gary comes back into the picture, gets refocused on his company, and just looks at his company and says, you know what, guys, if we're going to take this to the next level, and he came back recharged, ready to go, he said, we've got to change. He tells a joke, which I love. It's just hilarious. He said he was standing on stage one time. He said, you know, I am a Buick. And all of a sudden I was looking out in the audience and there was a bunch of Buicks. All right? Well, a bunch of Buicks can't attract a Porsche. And if we want to go track the next generation of network marketers, they're not driving Buicks. And so his deal was, I've got to go out now and bring some new talent to get this company and kind of put a new spin on the company and relaunch it. And that's really where about 7, 8 months further down the road that I saw the company. He had gone out and hired some great people, and I will tell you that the existing core group of people that were there, the management team, Husto and Greg and all that group did a great job of maintaining where the company was. But then all of a sudden, he went out and found a guy named Ryan Barsons. And Ryan's unique in the fact that Ryan had been a part of the industry, and he had helped multiple 100 million plus network marketing companies go global. That was his expertise. Working in the field in association with leaders, but helping companies go global. And Ryan came on board as the Vice President of Business Development. And Ryan is not a Buick. Ryan was getting closer to that Porsche and had that image, had come from a very successful company. Ryan gets there and he says, you know what, guys, we've really got to go to the next level with our marketing, our sales, all of our tools that we have. And Ryan knew another gentleman by the name of Kerry Brown. And Kerry had, not only did Kerry have success in the marketing arena, but he had had a lot of success in the field as a distributor. He'd also owned his own company. And so he had been a part of a major global company going global, 100 million plus in revenue. And so all of a sudden now, about 2 years ago, these three guys come together and they start rebranding, refacing, so to speak, the company. And that's about a year ago when I saw the company. The only difference between what you see now, and by the way, if you haven't checked out the website, if you have not seen the videos, the caliber of the marketing material, the tools that these guys put together, it is by far, I mean, it's better than a lot of stuff you'll see in corporate America. I mean, they've got videos and tools you can use that would rival the stuff going on at Pixar. I mean, it's just amazing what they do. And so all of a sudden they started to get started in this thing. They started to reinvent themselves. They started to attract some more industry type people, and that's where we got involved with them, and we decided that, you know what, let's take this thing now to one more level. Gary just sat down and he said, I haven't spent 7 years of my life and millions of dollars investing in this company to now have to go all of a sudden become one of those could have been companies. He said, so we are going to literally, guys, and this is the story. This is where you're walking into this story. You have the opportunity to participate in a ground floor opportunity, but not have the risk associated with a startup, because Gary said, I'm going to stop the company. We're going to turn it 180 degrees and we're going to relaunch it in a new platform that I think is going to be a paradigm shift and a complete change on the network marketing industry. And that's kind of where we are today. Gary, very simply, 25 years in the industry. In my opinion, and I believe I don't misstate this, is probably one of the top 20 all-time income earners in the network marketing industry. Has been around it, understands it both from the distributor standpoint, promoter standpoint, but also understands it as an owner standpoint. And over the course of my dealing with these guys, I've never seen a team of people more willing to go out and invest in going to the next level than they have. That's obviously why we're here. That's the opportunity for you guys. Okay, so here's the opportunity. And when I say this, you guys are unique in the fact that you're hearing this as September the 1st of this year, we launched the LIMU experience. And why that means something to you, and I use this example, I mean, think about it this way. Everybody knows Apple, right? Obviously, with what just recently happened, Apple's even more in the forefront. But when I look at the LIMU opportunity, when I look at leaders like you guys, it's like, all right, we all knew about companies that were successful, but we kind of didn't participate in them. Think about it like this. If you had the opportunity when Apple launched to buy stock in Apple when the Mac came out, all right, knowing what you know today, you would have done it, right? But none of us did. But if you did buy stock at that point in time, just threw it in the drawer, closed the drawer, you had a pretty successful stock, right? Fast forward 10 or 15 years down the road, all of a sudden the iPhone comes out and you get the opportunity to buy stock with the iPhone. It's still a great stock, right? But how much better was the stock back here when the Mac came out? Knowing what you know today, if I could tell you, you could go back and knowing what you know today, you could go back in time and buy Apple stock at the Mac. How many of you could find $500 to buy it? Everybody could, right? Well, that's kind of what I look at the LIMU experience as. 7-year-old, debt-free, profitable company. Now all of a sudden we're looking back, knowing what we know. We get to go back in time as if we were there 7 years ago when they launched the company. We are at the beginning of the relaunch of this company. The opportunity for you guys is very simple. As we relaunch this, we are relaunching a team inside of this business. You guys are probably one of the first 300, 400, 500 people to see this opportunity up close and personal. But you're not taking the risk of seeing something that's a startup. You know, when people say startup, I say thank you, goodbye. I just won't do it. I mean, you can't take a team to a startup, because if the startup works, everybody is happy. Startup doesn't work, you just led your whole organization to a dead dog that doesn't hunt. And so what we got to say is that we're going to relaunch a company, but we're relaunching it 7-year-old, debt-free, shareholder-free, $25 million in revenue. And that was a pretty cool, safe bet. What the opportunity meant for you, if you looked at it this way, and I draw this picture because I think this is a cool picture to draw. If this is LIMU, and all of a sudden I said you get to relaunch a company and be a part of the initial deal, pardon the pun, that is a pyramid, okay, pardon the pun. But think about it this way. You're here in the beginning of the relaunch. You guys have all heard successful stories about the builders in the industry, whether it's Amway or whether it's somebody like that, the big names in the industry. Why were they able to build the wealth that they built? Because they were there when this happened, and they stayed there long enough for it to build. But for you and I, we missed Apple when it launched the Mac. We missed LIMU when it launched. We weren't there. Cool thing for you right now is you get to relaunch. And here's the other cool thing, even more important for me, is that, guys, we are creating a complete paradigm shift in the industry. Think about network marketing companies that you know. All right? Just think about them in your mind for a second. How many of those companies could compete over the next 3, 4, 5 years with a company, debt-free, shareholder-free, debt-free, and profitable since day one? Now, walk with me. Think about this. How many of those companies are going to be able to compete with a company who, number one's created a way to overcome what I call selling/recruiting, in the old school way of thinking about it, can get people their product for free, and now are creating a success model driving customers and converting mainstream America into the industry? How many old school companies can compete with that? None of them can. Why? Because they can't change. Their comp plans have been designed, and so many people have gone through those tunnels that they can't change, nor are they really interested in changing. And so now all of a sudden, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, if you're sitting there and you're recruiting 2 people, one of them's going to company A, old school, one of them's coming to LIMU, and the choice is go to old school, recruit old school style, pay for your auto ship, and try to get people convinced with all that baggage that that company has. Or company B, which is real simple. I got a way to get you in the business, get you started that doesn't sound like network marketing. Number 2, I can get you your product for free. And number 3, we're creating a lot of success and momentum over here. Which one are people going to go to? That's it. It's a complete paradigm shift on the industry. Cool thing for you guys sitting in the room, LIMU, you. That's what makes it make sense. All right, all we're going to do is talk about the comp plan. We talked about the behavior of the comp plan. Now I'm going to talk about some specifics of the comp plan and kind of run you through the ranks. We're going to do this fast and kind of a high level, and then at the end of it, there's part of the compensation plan that drives a whole different kind of behavior of the leadership. And I'll go through that real quick, and then we'll wrap this thing up. But just real quick, out of the gate, we talked about percentages. All I'm going to share with you kind of is the different components of our compensation plan. So first component is the first order bonuses. What that really means is anybody that comes into the business, and let's say they get started on a $4.99 kit, and they decide that not only do they want the $4.99 kit, but they want some extra product to use as promotion. All right? So what that first order bonus is that pays them, or that pays you for that extra product outside of the kit compensation plan. And to give you some idea real quick on the levels of that payout, it's pretty simple. Level 1, the enroller, you're going to get paid 25%. It's up here. It's even easier for you guys to see. 25%. Level 2, 10%. Then levels 3 through 6, you're going to get paid 5%. And so multiple levels based on first order product bonus payout. The second thing is the experience kit or customer payouts. All right? That first part was first order bonus. That's a new promoter comes into the business. additional product above and beyond the 135, the 499, or the 999. All right. The second part of it is the experience kits. What's the experience kit? It's somebody wanting to get on the LIMU experience. The $60 kit up to the $120 kit. You're going to get paid a percentage of those kits. So the cool thing about it is, why that's important to you is because in most network marketing companies, you're trying to convert people to distributors. In our company, we don't care. We want customers and promoters. And so we compensate you for those people coming in on the 90-day LIMU experience. And it's real simple. Same kind of deal. All right? The enroller is going to get paid 25%. So for you, if somebody comes in and they buy an experience kit and it's $120, as the enroller, you get paid 25% of that money. The second part of that is 10% on the second level, and then 5% through the next 6 levels. So real simple. Somebody comes in and they pay $120 and they join the experience. First level gets 25%. Second level gets 10%. Third level gets 5%. All the way to level 6, 5%. So 25% of 120 is? Approximately $35. That is paid when? In our business. Monthly. Okay? The initial first order bonus is paid weekly. All right? The experience kits are paid monthly.
Hello, we're Shane and Lisa Lee. I'm a high school basketball coach.
And I'm an occupational therapist. We have 3 children. We have a 6-year-old little girl, a 3-year-old little girl, and a 7-month-old baby boy. We enjoy a good lifestyle. We have a nice home. We offer a lot of nice things for our kids. But as an OT, I have to work. I have to go every day to work. I drop my kids off at school, and then I pick them up, and then we spend the rest of the day getting ready for the evening time. Well, my goal was to always be a stay-at-home mom. And whenever I first came across LIMU, I saw the opportunity to give my family good nutrition, better health, good immune system. Being a healthcare worker, I understand the importance of a good, strong immune system. And I saw after doing my research that LIMU provided that. And then I also saw the opportunity for the home-based business, which got me very excited because I saw that opportunity that I could be a stay-at-home mom within a short period of time. Well, it didn't take me very long, just sharing with my friends, my close family. It took me about 100 days for the company to call me and tell me that I was able to receive a black BMW paid for by LIMU. That was very exciting. To have a brand new car paid for by someone else, not me and my husband. So that freed up a lot of things for our family. And then, on top of that, to share with all my friends and their family, I was receiving checks, weekly checks from LIMU to help supplement my income. Just recently, we had a conference. I submitted my LIMU experience to the company. They chose my story, and we won a trip to Disney World for our whole family to fly down to Disney World in Orlando, spend 4 days down there. My kids were ecstatic when I came home and told them the good news about getting to go to Disney World. LIMU has provided many opportunities for us and will continue to provide us many of great things, and with my ultimate goal being a stay-at-home mom in my near future.
My name is Katie Thompson, and I was introduced to LIMU on June 30th. And a couple of weeks ago, actually 10 days ago, we decided to use LIMU on my son. Starting June 8th, he got a rash. We couldn't figure it out. One doctor said a bacterial infection, one said impetigo, one said hand, foot, and mouth. None of the creams or antibiotics were working. He had also developed a yeast infection on his diaper area. So we, 10 days ago, decided we took him off all his meds and creams, and we gave him 2 ounces of LIMU in yogurt, baby yogurt, and we spritzed it on him, 2 ounces of LIMU with 1 ounce of water in a spray bottle, and every time we changed his diaper or changed his clothes, we spritzed all his areas. Within 48 hours, the redness was gone. He is now has a little bit of spots of sores, but his diaper rash is very clear, his face is clear, his toes are clear, and we're very thankful. And that's our LIMU experience.
Hi, my name is David Mormon. I live in Oklahoma, and I want to take a minute to share my LIMU story with you. Actually, I was introduced to this wonderful product, Original LIMU, fucoidan-based product. It comes from the sea in April of this year, and I'm really excited to let you know that it's made a world difference in my life. I'm an HIV positive man. I was diagnosed with HIV in May of 2009. By October of 2009, my doctor told me I had the fastest progressor he'd ever seen and told me that I would be dead within 2 years if I didn't start medication. This was quite devastating. And I agreed to go ahead and start taking the medication. And by February of this year, of 2010, my liver and my kidneys were starting to fail me from the medication. And he wanted to put me on other medication. My cholesterol was going through the roof, and I just began to pray. I didn't know what else to do, and I said, God, I need something. And so I was introduced to LIMU. I started drinking it. So what the heck, you know, I got to do something, you know. And got some wonderful news. Within just a short period of time, I started feeling better. I had more energy. I could sleep. I wasn't having all the side effects from the drug that I'm on. And September of this year, my doctor actually told me some really exciting news. He said that my viral load is undetectable. I am the healthiest person he'd ever seen. He said I was going to actually live to be an old man, so I was really excited about that one. And I thank God, because LIMU has made all the difference in the world, and my doctor was actually, at that time, excited that I was on LIMU and told me not to quit drinking it, because he was no longer a skeptic, because he believes now that it actually is doing something wonderful for my body. And I just want to thank God that I was introduced to LIMU, and I want to thank Gary Racer for bringing this wonderful product to us.
Hey, I'm Jennifer Sanderson. I'm an occupational therapist. I also do permanent cosmetics. I'm a yoga instructor. I have 3 children. I've always dreamt of staying at home with my kids, being a full-time, stay-at-home mom. I want to stay at home. I want to pay off my bills. And when I found LIMU, I found a way that's all possible now. We have the health and we have the wealth. 6 weeks into LIMU, I made about $1,000. 6 weeks after that, I got a brand new, paid for by LIMU company, BMW, and in a few more months, I will be at home with my kids. I am Jennifer Sanderson, and I'm living the LIMU experience.
Hi, I'm Julie West, and I work for the District Attorney's Office. I'm 29 years old. 10 years ago, I got diagnosed with being an insulin-dependent diabetic. I am on an insulin pump. My blood sugars run anywhere from 200 to 300 in the mornings. My doctors were very baffled with it. They couldn't get it under control. Since I have been on LIMU, I've noticed within 3 weeks of drinking it that my numbers are under 100 every morning, and I'm using less insulin every day. I'm very excited what LIMU is going to do with my diabetes. I'm Julie West, and I'm living the LIMU experience.
Hi, I'm Kelly English.
And I'm Ken Turner, and this is my lovely wife, Pearl.
These are my parents, and this May is 7 years anniversary of when my dad had open heart surgery. And at that time, when we first got with the doctor, they pretty much told us that his kidneys were failing, and it was probably a waste of time to go ahead and do the surgery, but they were going to try it anyway. So the last 7 years have been full of ups and downs health-wise for my dad and my mom. But a month ago, we introduced them to LIMU, and I want them to tell you what it's doing for them today.
Well, you go first. No, I'll go first. First thing I noticed about LIMU was that a good feeling, a healthy feeling. I didn't know what to believe. I didn't know what to expect, but I just said, I'm going to do this thing. And I started feeling better. I started sleeping better. And as this thing happened, my heart rate smoothed out, and my blood pressure came down, and my doctor is already taking note. He's wondering what I am doing, and he asked me if I'm still on the medicines. Yes, but I'm getting off of them, and I'm getting better. Thanks to LIMU. Pearl?
You can tell about your shoulders.
Okay, well, I could do this all day long, but
we'll do that.
I was fixing a house here a while back and fell off of the roof, landed on my arm, my shoulders. I couldn't move. I had to lay there for 5 minutes before I could get up. And now I can move my arm, get up there. I'm getting well, and that's never happened to me before, where I recovered like that. I could do that all day. Well,
One of the other neat things, Daddy, that I've noticed is that he loves to carve. He's an artist, and one of the side effects of some of the medication that he's been on is shaky hands and lack of energy. It's zapped him of his energy, and since drinking the LIMU, the shaking in his hands has stopped. The energy, he has the strength and the energy and the desire now to pick up a knife and do a little whittling or a little carving, and that's really a blessing to be able to watch that. So that's one of the benefits I've noticed.
This is my fearless leader.
I'm Pearl, and the first day I got my 2K VIP, and I'm on my way to get my BMW. Excited about that, but I'm more excited because I'm sleeping real deep. I have a wonderful night's sleep, and also my joints are not hurting. And in December my hand went bad, and it swelled up so bad you couldn't see my veins on my hand, and I could not use it at all, have not been able to use it. And I can now hold my hairbrush, and I can shut my hand, and there's no pain in my thumb, my two little fingers, and the swelling has gone down tremendously, and I'm really excited about that. And I went deaf in my right ear 6 years ago, exposed to boll weevil spray and had a reaction, and I'm starting to get hearing back in my right ear, and I'm very thankful for that, and excited about LIMU.
So would you say that this is a LIMU experience that we would want to share with other people?
Yes.
And we welcome you to the challenge, and we know that it's going to be a healthy benefit to your life, and we look forward to visiting with you and sharing the LIMU experience.
Also, we've only been on it 1 month.
Yes. Yes, Mama, did you start out as a customer for a couple of weeks trying the product?
Yes, customer.
Yeah. She was trying the LIMU original, both of them, for 2 weeks, and then she decided to upgrade to the BMW Fast Track. And that was great to see her at 73 years old to take a step of faith and risk a little bit. And in doing so, she managed to sign up 3 other promoters, got her money back in the first 24 hours. And I'm constantly amazed that nobody's ever said, if you come shop here, I'll give you your stuff for free. And that's one great thing. It's a win-win with LIMU Company. You share it with others, you're going to get some free product. And that is a win-win all the way around. So,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kenzie Fitzgerald. I'm 21 years old. I am a new mom of a 9-week-old baby who had a severe acid reflux. I was having to give her Zantac 3 times a day. I started putting a little bit of LIMU original in her bottle, and now we're only down to taking it 1 time a day. She's not throwing up anymore, and she is the happiest baby. I also had a little weight to lose after having a baby, so I started doing the lean shakes. I've dropped 6 pounds, and I've only been doing it since the 1st of December. It is excellent. It tastes great. My family is so healthy, and they love it. I'm Kenzie Fitzgerald, and I am living the LIMU experience.
I'm Linda Sockel. I am from Edmond, Oklahoma, and I have been drinking LIMU for about 2 years, 2.5 years now. And I had lupus and rheumatoid arthritis. I was in pain continually for 30 years of my life. I didn't sleep over 2.5 hours a night. Just high cholesterol, high triglycerides, constant pain. I don't mean a little bit of pain. I mean the kind of pain where you came home from work and went to bed because you couldn't do anything else. I had no social life. We didn't do things with friends anymore. It was just no life at all. And a friend from Guthrie, Oklahoma, Linda Rice, told me about LIMU at a class reunion. And I started drinking the LIMU in January, 2.5 years ago. And since then, my triglycerides are in the normal range. I don't take pain medicines anymore. In fact, I don't take anything for the lupus or the rheumatoid arthritis. I feel good. I ride a bicycle. I've lost 53 pounds on LIMU Lean from April 1st till November of last year. And I have my life back. I'm able to do things I haven't been able to do since I was in my 30s and early 40s, and I feel great. In fact, I took early retirement so I could have some fun things to do in life now, and I'll be able to enjoy doing them. And I just love the product.
Hello, we're Paul and Kay Tyler.
When we were first introduced to the LIMU business, we were business owners owning 5 conventional brick and mortar businesses that we had poured mega bucks into. And they were actually consuming us. Rather than us running the businesses, they were running us. We could see no end in sight except to keep going. And then we were introduced to the LIMU business. We got involved and we started gaining our freedom by creating a residual income. And that's where we are now. We are living the LIMU experience, and we have our freedom.
What I saw at first was the health. Paul and I were in pretty good health, but I knew that my mom had severe diabetes, and she would wake up in the morning and her sugar would be 40, and by the end of the day it was 440, and it was consuming her. And so we started drinking the LIMU, and she started drinking the LIMU. And in 90 days, my mom called, and she said, "Guess where I am?" And I thought, gee, mother's in an emergency room somewhere. But as it turned out, she was at a yard sale, and my mom is a yard sale junkie. And my mom has been on an uphill climb ever since. LIMU has set her free and given me my mom back.
Back on the LIMU experience, we are now compliments of the LIMU company, each driving a black BMW, and we are living the LIMU experience.
Hi, I'm Katrina. I'm a school teacher, and this is my husband, Wendell.
And we were first interested in LIMU financially. Both being teachers, we were limited. But also we saw some health benefits right on. My wife was 6 months pregnant with our daughter, saw some health complications, got diagnosed with high blood pressure and low iron. Devastated us. It's our first child, we wanted everything to go right. They prescribed her medicine. She didn't take the medicine. She drank LIMU for a week and a half. Numbers leveled out. Blood pressure and iron. No issues whatsoever. Delivered to have the baby girl on time. She's ahead of her class. My mom and dad lived back in Dallas. My mom was having circulation issues. Walking around with canes, swelling on her foot. Basically being confined to her desk. She's also a school teacher. Had those complications. A month of drinking LIMU. Swelling on her foot went down. She gets around better than anybody else I know today. LIMU has been nothing but a blessing for me and my wife and the rest of my family. This is my wife, Katrina, and I'm Wendell Crow, and we are living the LIMU experience.
Hi, we're Chandra and Corvette Wimbush. I'm a speech pathologist.
And I'm a school teacher and a coach. When we were introduced to LIMU, it really made sense to us. People are struggling health-wise, and, it was just something that just made sense. So we got involved. Our family started seeing results right off the bat. My grandmother saw great results with her sugar numbers and her blood pressure. My dad, he drinks LIMU and Blue Frog, gets around better today than he has in the past 10 years. He was forced to retire because of his condition. Lives a great quality of life today. But the biggest thing for us was, Chandra, she was diagnosed with precancerous cells of the cervix right after our second miscarriage. We were in a dark place. When we started drinking LIMU, it's got some incredible research backing it, and we just got great results with it. Went in for a follow-up, completely clean of all precancerous cells. After that, got pregnant. We have this sweet baby girl now. We put LIMU in a bottle, But from a financial standpoint, LIMU has been incredible to us. It allowed us to have an extra stream of income in our household, and as more people just found out about LIMU, our income started growing to the point to now we both drive black BMWs paid for by LIMU, and we're to the point now I've more than doubled my income as a school teacher. So I'm 29 years old, and I retired 2 weeks ago. We're Corvette and Chandra Winbush, and we're living the LIMU experience.
I'm Shannon Howard. I'm a service manager at a local Ford dealership. A year ago, I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, and I started drinking LIMU since October 13th, and in 3 weeks I started seeing amazing results. Anyone that has rheumatoid arthritis knows that your joints swell, you I could not get out of bed in the mornings, and I was filing for disability. I could not live like that. I have 3 children and a full-time job. So when I started feeling the benefits, I could move in the mornings, I could get out of bed, I could get in the floor with those children and play. And it has changed my life. Now I'm making checks, weekly checks, and I'm so excited where this is going to go, and I feel 100% better. I am Shannon Howard, and I am living the LIMU experience.
My name is Chad Smith, and my experience with LIMU began in September of 2011. I moved to Nashville for the music industry, and I ended up spending the last 8 years in real estate so that I could create a solid income. Being a realtor has been a challenge with the housing economy lately, and I learned real quick that a lot of times you're not as safe as you think you are. Many of my friends were being laid off from jobs and losing everything they had, and I just started working a lot of extra hours to hopefully ensure that that didn't happen to me. But I found myself losing touch with who I was as a person, and I knew things had to change. I'd never really thought anything about being a part of this industry, mainly because I didn't understand it, and I had never seen anything like LIMU before. At the advice of my dad, I just decided to keep an open mind, and I said to myself, you know, what if this works? That was almost 2 years ago. You know, I think the real awakening moment for me here was when I had replaced my income as a full-time realtor with LIMU in less than a year's time. At that moment, I knew I was a part of something big that could have a positive impact. For me, what I do for a living is very important. I have to feel that when I wake up each day, there's not only a sense of gratification in what I do, but also freedom. I'm not the kind of guy that just wants to trade in my time for money and never be able to get ahead in life. And LIMU gives me the opportunity to help other people experience that gratification and freedom. I really believe that people in my peer group understand that our economy is very different than the one our parents grew up in. Sometimes we have to look for opportunities in non-traditional areas. This business isn't about selling products out of the trunk of the car or your garage. This is about helping other people achieve their dreams in life. I know that LIMU is the best opportunity available today for anyone who wants to own their own business with virtually no risk and be a part of a true team environment. LIMU is the chance for the average person to have more and to create a better lifestyle for their family. With the LIMU experience, I have the chance to positively affect thousands of people's lives. And to me, there's just no better feeling than that. My name is Chad Smith, and I am LIMU.
Hi, I'm Tyler Phillips. This is my wife, Erica. I own my own construction business, and she is a junior high math teacher. And we got involved with LIMU 2 years ago as we saw it as a way to stay healthy. But we did know we want to share with our parents and grandparents and family. Soon after that, 3 weeks later, we got a check for $350. And, soon after that, I loved the idea of extra income, and it's been amazing.
And since then, actually, we got that first check and we decided that we were really interested in the business side of things because I am a teacher, like Tyler said, but I love my job, but I'm so limited in how much money I'm ever going to make as a teacher. I can be the best teacher. They're not paying me anymore. And so we started sharing with more people. They started having results, calling and thanking us, and then we started sharing more. It grew. In 4 months' time, we started making more money part-time than Tyler does full-time in construction. And so it's been such a financial blessing. Now, we've almost replaced both of our incomes. We're debt-free, and we're driving a free BMW. We got a 328i hardtop convertible. That's absolutely amazing, and it costs more than I make in an entire year teaching. So it's very fun to drive to school in that every morning.
We are Tyler and Erica Phillips,
and we are living the LIMU experience.
Woo! Y'all must don't know what's about to happen to y'all. It's about to go down. Y'all just pay attention to this video. We're going to show y'all. This is me, my good friend Tracy, my good friend Tim, who recording everything, and you can't forget about his brother Josh. Hey, I done brought these boys to Dallas to show them how it is in this LIMU experience. We're going to show you what you could be doing in the next 90 days. Y'all come on, follow us over here. And it is LIMU swag, baby. LIMU swagged up. Get out the Beamer. Get the Beamer. Yeah. I will be on by LIMU. You heard me? LIMU. Hold on. This is just. Matter of fact, I wonder how many we can count on our way to the house. Okay, let's go.
Starting with one.
One right here. Everybody, let's walk. We're gonna show y'all what we doing. We've been here in Reston, Louisiana, just left a train. Now we about to party with the top incomers, but this is another one. That's two. Three. 4. This is childish. That's a 750. I don't even know all the names of these ones, but let's keep on walking. Let's keep on. Oh my God. Oh, don't turn to the right. Five, 6. Oh, hold on. Can we get the red guts? We gotta get the red guts. Come on. We gotta get the red. Is that red seat, y'all? That's red seat. Is that red seat? Hold on, one time. Right here. I look in the back seat. Saints. Man, come on. I love that. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my God. Oh, that's 10 too. 9, 10, 11, 12. It gotta be black. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Hold on. I just counted 28 BMWs. Oh, you missed this one. You missed 29. 29. Free. Hold on, we might catch some more on the way up to the door, but let's keep on walking. Right now, we at 29 BMWs. Free. And my boys are witnessing it right here with us. Free. Can't beat that, guys. Come on. Free. It say 90 days. Be a go-getter. Get it in 45. Oh, hold on. It might be more. We might not even be able to park yet. Hold on. Look at the line. Look at all the people that's trying to get down with this. Oh, my God. That's 29. Look, there's another one over there. Hold on. Get the man right here. He's the top seller. Ain't he the top incomer in this business? Yeah, we beside. Look, there's no 2 more right there. Can we get him on camera? So that's 30, 31. Can we get him on camera? Yes, we can get him on camera. And there's some more Beamers pulling up, everybody. It just don't stop. Oh, 30. We shall keep counting right there. 30, 31 over there. 32. Yeah, they still on the road. Hold on, another 33. Hey. Yeah, that way. So you tell the camera you leave more experience. LIMU. Hey, another LIMU. I lost count, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to you. We might be 34, 35. 34? 34? Say that one more time. 34. That's amazing. 34. 3 BMW. Hold up, another one pulling up. Well, this makes 35. I see another one in line. I see 2 in line. There might be smoke back there. Hey. Might have been late for the show. It's just very.
It's getting hard to count these BMWs, bro.
Woo! I see young people, I see old people driving BMWs. Man, I think anybody can do this. It's amazing. We got some key people. Y'all keep watching this video because it's going live. There go another one. Yeah, we can hold it. That's 36. 36. If I didn't lose count. Hey!
3 BMWs.
This is crazy. We can't even. And everybody's so nice with each other, you feel me? There go another one, y'all. What number is that, 37 or 38?
It might be 30.
I don't know, bro. To be honest, bro, it might be almost 50 BMWs. Look at the front of that license plate right there. You see that? I am LIMU.
Man right there.
I try to be like you. Man, hold on. And the line still going. This is crazy. This is crazy.
That's probably, how many is that?
Well, that might be 38, 39, 37, like
38.
Oh, that's still coming though, so don't
There's
stop.
another one coming, 39.
I am LIMU. Look, she put on the camera. I don't think I understand. She put on the camera. For real though. That's the real deal. She even got it yet. She's on it. Got her, man. Yeah, we probably move around. Go back to handcuffs.
Alright, man. It's too much to count, bro.
Too much to count?
Yeah. Still gotta see the rest of the house, man. We just gonna have to come back.
Alright, yeah, cause I'm looking at. You got me on video?
Oh.
Look, got me on the video. Right here. Right here. Don't be on the video, okay? It's going on Facebook, YouTube.
Get me on the video. That's what's up. Free BMWs all over the place.
I didn't count over 40 already. I didn't have to stop counting.
Awesome. I want to do somewhere for us to park. You're so smart.
Yeah. Oh, it's all the way around there, too. Hello?
Where we at?
Hey, Miss Yeah.
I see it.
Yes, ma'am.
I got what's called on my.
Send that mode to you. Email. Okay. Yeah, we here.
Put the camera on.
Oh yeah, we recording everything because we trying to get this on Facebook and YouTube. Recording all these BMWs. We on here. All these free BMWs.
Say that one more time.
BMWs, man. This ain't we ain't
say, man.
We ain't paying.
We can no longer say BMW without saying free in front of it when it comes to LIMU.
Real tough. Look, hey, LIMU. Yeah. She said I love LIMU. Even the kids love LIMU. Oh, I feel bad when coming in. I think it's Mr. Hardy. Hold on, I'm gonna have Mr. Hardy drop this up. I think we're Yeah. How you doing? Yeah, you can go all the way around there. Okay. LIMU. LIMU right there. Let's go. Mr. Hardy. Oh, that's window.
You gotta drop it.
Top one time for the camera.
You gotta drop it. You gotta drop it.
It's live. It's live. Just hold on. This is a drop top right here, in case y'all didn't know. Good. He back to go.
Did it? What?
They thought it was the game.
Truck in the trunk. How y'all doing, everybody? My name is Wanda Crow. My lovely wife, Katrina Crow.
Hello.
As you can see, we are living the LIMU experience.
Woo! Oh yeah. And that is free right there. That is free.
Man, this is amazing.
Look, here comes the big dog. Here comes the big dog right here. Hold on, tell him to crank it up. Crank it up real quick. Yeah. Okay, last one. Who is this? Man, this is wonderful, man. This is really wonderful. It's over 50 BMWs here today. Here's another. One more. Catch it with the chrome rims. And everything. Oh, man, we gotta go to the house. Hey, that's just part one, everybody. We can't make the video too long. It won't load up. So y'all gonna catch us on part two in just a second when we take a tour of the house and meet some great people, amazing people. Stay tuned.